This is a proud moment for my wife Joanne and me, standing here before the Arlington Democratic Committee. I don't know how many times I've done this, but it goes back a ways to 1971. Our son Paul has been studying the Richmond scene from his early days when Joanne's parents would bring him to the Capitol along with his twin brother Ted to watch our proceedings from the gallery. We have a picture that the Richmond Times-Dispatch ran showing the two of them trying to block Lieutenant Governor Robb with the gavel. But Paul, retired in 1996 after 24 years of service in the Virginia Senate. But Paul is thoroughly up to date, not 1996, 2014, and well prepared for working with the county board and other organizations here in this county to meet our legislative needs. Again, I'm proud to introduce to you our son Paul Holland, candidate for the 48th House District. He is fair-minded, level-headed, and the kind of person we need in Richmond.
Thank you, Arlington Democrats. This is a very exciting night for me. It's wonderful to have my father here to introduce me to this committee that he represented for 24 years in the Virginia State Legislature. I'm honored to have him here and have him introduce me, and just I want to say thank you for your example in public service. I also want to thank my wife, Caroline Nona in Holland, and my daughter, Amelia Grace, who are here tonight as well. Second, I'd like to thank Delegate Bob Brink. Delegate Brink is the example of public service for elected officials across the Commonwealth. He is a leader, and he has defined what it means to be a great leader. And I thank him for that. I used to play basketball with Delegate Brink's son, David. Great three-point shooter. He always had to guard him in the three-point shot. And that's what I'm going to bring, his knowledge and experience and familiarity with Arlington and the folks who live here and the folks who raise their kids here. I also want to thank Delegate Brink for his record of service in meeting the needs of Arlington County in the legislature. He has been a champion, he has been a workhorse for Arlington as we work to meet our priorities. A little bit about me. As you heard, I'm a lifelong Arlingtonian. I attended Arlington Public Schools, Taylor Elementary, Swanson Middle School, Washington Lake High School. That education, that public education prepared me as well as I could imagine for my future. I now work as an environmental consultant. I had the good fortune to attend Princeton and Oxford. And I feel that I am well prepared for this job as a result of my education. I believe that the success of our county is a result of our progressive values, but it's also the result of the volunteers. Many of you are here in this room tonight. You dedicate your time, not just here, but across the county. And thank you for that. I want to talk a little bit about my volunteer service. I've served as chairman of the Park and Recreation Commission. I've been on the commission for 9 years. I'm currently on the Fiscal Affairs Advisory Committee. I've worked to protect open space from the Wilson School in Roslyn to Potomac Overlook Regional Park. I know what folks need and what they're looking for. It's an exciting night for me. I thank you all. I want to thank the folks who are out here to endorse me. I want to thank Larry Roberts, who has pledged his support. I appreciate that, Larry. Thank you. Treasurer Frank O'Leary pledged his support for my campaign and his endorsement. Dave Bell has endorsed me, and Jason Rylander. Thank you all. I appreciate that very much as we work in this campaign. Let me talk about some issues. First, our environment. It's the only one we have, and we're all in it together. We cannot continue the unsustainable path that we're on. We need to protect the health of our environment, protect our priorities, including Chesapeake Bay. Public education. As a graduate of Arlington Public Schools, I will work to reduce the burden of regulations that are on our students, our teachers, and our administrators. I will also make sure that every student, including our special needs students, have the resources they need. Finally, Medicaid reform. It is essential to the future of the Commonwealth. 400,000 citizens lack the coverage that they need as a result of not having Medicaid expansion. There is bipartisan support. The Senate supports this. The House does not. We need to make sure this gets passed. I will work with Governor McConnell to make sure that happens. If you'd like to get involved in my campaign, please see my team. Connor Marshall is my volunteer coordinator. He has a list and can take your contact information in the back of the room. We're going to have a vigorous get out the vote effort, and we're going to do what we can to win this on July 6th. I ask for your vote. Let's move forward, and we're going to win on the 6th. Thank you.